Uh-huh. Huh? Yes, I'm alone. Yeah, me and the phone. Hello everyone, I'm happy to see you on my channel Toujours Stylist. This is second part of review about luxury online retailers. We took a closer look at them in part 1. So in this part we are going to talk about benefits and my own experience as a valued client of major online retailers. Net-a-Porter, Mytheresa, 24S, Luisaviaroma, Matches and Farfetch. I hope you will like it. Enjoy! To become a valued client, you need to spend fixed sum of money during the year. It depends from shop to shop, but it's 4 to 10,000. We will talk about that later. After you spend this money, you usually can expect free delivery, personal shopper, access to pre-sale. You can reserve items straight from runway and then receive them in half of a year usually. You can reserve some items on website for usually for a day, for 24 hours if you need some more time to think whether you need this item or no. And time to time you get some discounts, but looking ahead, I will tell you that it's not 50% off, so most probably you won't even notice that email with another 20% off. Have you ever noticed that many websites are really interested in you to download their application, and they even propose you like 10-15% off for your first time purchase over this application? It is uh, because they are so interested in interacting with their customer, because when they do that through email, you got so many emails that sometimes you just don't open them. And if you get this push-up notifications, then obviously you will notice some news from this shop. So why online retailers are given this individual approach? There is a huge luxury online retailer modus operandi. It operates within US market mostly. I also shopped it, but not as much as 6 other shops stated. So modus operandi once stated that 10% of customers give 90% of sales, which means it's extremely important for the shop to notice this client, to make him want to stay, and to develop the potential to spend even more. Because usually these customers are not that affected with any kind of crises or inflation rate. And obviously, when customer spends some money on multiple purchases on this website, he is somehow loyal. But at some point, to develop this loyalty to even higher level, it should come from both sides. So that's why online retailers are so interested in this individual approach for these customers. And this is what fashion works on. Maybe you've heard that Chanel is working on opening their private boutiques for their top spenders. Louis Vuitton often throws this parties for their community. And if you spend a lot in Hermes, you will probably be proposed with a new Birkin or Kelly. So what do online retailers do with this individual approach? I will tell you my very own opinion, but if you could mix these 6 shops in one, that would be like 12 out of 10. But for now, none of these 6 online retailers has 10 out of 10. And for me, there are 2 shops that don't win in any category. And I'll start with Matches or Matches Fashion. It's an amazing and regularly updated website with women's wear, menswear, and homeware. Homeware is somehow hidden in this women's and men's section. So for returning customers, they have 4 levels loyalty program, and to reach each new level, you need to achieve points. 1 point is £1 spent, and to achieve the highest level, you need to have 1,000 plus points, or to spend 10,000 pounds if no promotions applied. But they often have this promotion when you can double or triple your points when you place an order. I haven't received any gifts, but time to time they had events in their office in Mayfair, London, and usually they send you a list of these events and you need to book your place. Obviously, these places are limited, and usually I was not lucky to get any place. Just once I attended a nice breakfast with the designer who presented its capsule collection on Match's fashion website. I was with my plus one, and it only was possible because someone just canceled their booking. Anyways, that breakfast was really nice. It took place in the Mayfair office. Like, lovely, lovely. That is all I can say. Why Matches doesn't win in any category? Because if I had to choose just one word about this website, I would call it messy. Messy website, messy edits, messy promotions, messy events. If you want to browse what's new, you can't see what's new for a week. You just need to browse all months, but months is already a small life. They don't have any kind of interest in edits. And a few days ago, I just came across this edit with cowboy boots, and they were sandals. So it's messy again. And you can just use search tool to look what kind of cowboy boots they have. Another website that doesn't win in any category for me is, and that is interesting, I guess. So this website is Farfetch. I believe they have the biggest selection of brands. They have women's wear, they have menswear, they have kids wear, they have homeware, also hidden in women's and men's section. They even have beauty. Beauty is kind of mainstream on online retailers, which became a mainstream a few years ago. Farfetch has 5 levels of clients. Entry level is bronze, and the highest one is private client level. And to reach this level, you need to spend 10,000 plus per year, 10,000 pounds. I've been a private member, and it was useless for me. Yes, of course, you get a free shipping, which is somehow obvious when you spend 10,000 per year on website. I had a private shopper, personal shopper. I was in contact with her over WhatsApp, but to be honest, I didn't really use this option because I didn't have to. She often sent me kind of edits, but that edits were not what I used to buy there, so they were not kind of individual or something. Just once I contacted my personal shopper because I couldn't place an order in Italy with shipping to Italy because I needed kind of fiscal code at the checkout, which I obviously didn't have. In previous video, I told that Farfetch for me is somehow like a luxury Amazon. And that is the way how I feel when I'm browsing this website. I can't really see any interesting content or edits on this website. I didn't get any individual or personalized approach on this website. And for me, even their website, it looks like it got stuck in 10 years ago era, but thankfully they have this function implemented when you can change the language, because one day I had to ship the order to Germany and I had to browse with German language, which unfortunately I don't speak. So when it comes to Farfetch, I have no feeling about Farfetch. I just go there if they have any item that I couldn't find in these other websites. And now we are going to 4 websites that win some category each. The first one is Luisaviaroma. Luisaviaroma has 4 tiers. The highest is platinum level, and to get it you will need 5,000 points or more, and 1 point is equal to €1 spent. So you need to spend 5,000 euros or more per year to achieve this status. Luisaviaroma doesn't give you many benefits when you become a platinum level member. It's just extra points for your birthday and for anniversary when you became this platinum level member. But in previous part, I told that Luisaviaroma is one of the sites that gives best promotions. And along with obtaining a platinum level member status, you get a benefit of 15% off. This discount is not applied for brands like Saint Laurent or some other brands which have this non-discount policy, but for all the other brands, it's always 15% off. And that's why Luisaviaroma wins in the category of promotions website. Luisaviaroma has also an interesting idea with luxury experiences, and you can exchange your points for wine tasting or for guided tour or for wellness or yoga sessions. They have the full list on their website. Obviously, this is connected to how much you spend, and it's interesting, but it doesn't make you closer to Albert himself, to making kind of community, I would say. Another website that wins a category for me is Net-a-Porter. Net-a-Porter is kind of example of technical excellence for me, because I can't even think of something that they could improve on their website and applications. They are easy to navigate, and along with that, they have this kind of editorial section where they don't just give you an edit, but they have enough, and they're much more interesting that, okay, cowboy boots, and you go and browse in cowboy boots with no words. No, they have this edits with words. So it's not like you need to buy just because you need to buy. It's something like more than that, because you read about this item, why it's an interesting item, why it's trendy item, why you might need it in this wardrobe, and that is the way it should work. Another thing that I extremely like about Net-a-Porter is that I actually can feel this individual approach with their edits, which they send me over email. Usually it's kind of PDF, and I can feel that my previous purchases are somehow revised or something, and they usually include the brands which I purchased before. I have amazing personal shopper. She's in USA. I'm not sure why, because I'm in UK and I had most of my orders sent to EU. But anyway, so I can contact you with any kind of request. For instance, if I want to reserve an item or whatever, and she always here to help. But to be honest, I don't really often use this function because I can place an order by myself. So I usually do it like that. And they have a friend, we were talking the other day about this EIP benefits. She also has a status, and she asked me, oh, and what do you do with that? Because I usually don't contact my personal shopper. I don't use any kind of benefits. So it is what it is. But anyway, Net-a-Porter wins first place in category of technical excellence. By the way, to achieve this EIP client status, you need to spend more than £10,000 per year. I didn't get many presents or gifts from Net-a-Porter. Once I got this summer bag, and for my birthday I got a coupon, and to be honest, my personal shopper forgot about my birthday, but I knew that I'm kind of entitled for this gift. That's why I wrote her and told her, it was my birthday like a week or two ago, and I haven't received anything, and then I got this coupon. Net-a-Porter gives you a free delivery, and I love the delivery in UK within London, because they deliver with this branded white or black cars. As a private client to Net-a-Porter, you also get 40% off. It's kind of pre-sale before sale starts for anyone else, and it's usually like 1 month before. So Net-a-Porter wins the first place in terms of technical excellence and best contents. Now we are going to Mytheresa. I especially love Mytheresa, and it's something more than winning in any kind of category. To become a front row client at Mytheresa, you need to spend more than 5,000 per year. On Mytheresa, you can find women's wear, men's wear, kids wear, and home wear. They are not perfect in terms of technical excellence. They have made some improvements to their application a while ago, but still it's not perfect. From them, I receive once a week what's new selection from my personal shopper once a week and from website once a week. But again, you need to follow like a link to see all these items. It's not like when I log in at Net-a-Porter into my account, I can see all these items in a special section on website. Apart from free delivery at Mytheresa, you get an opportunity to pre-reserve the items straight from Runway. I haven't used this option yet, but as far as I know, if you do that, you get 10% discount. Time to time they have promotions like 15 or 10% off, but as far as I know, it's for everyone, like not only for their front row clients. But before sale starts, for everyone else, they have pre-sale, which usually gives you 15, 20, 25, 30% off. The category which Mytheresa wins is extremely important, and probably it's something more than just free delivery and gifts you might receive, because I didn't receive like many gifts from Mytheresa, no gifts. So what is this category? It is individual engagement. What it means for me, they have so many events all over the world on regular basis, and they invite their top clients for these events. I've been to one event last year. It was in Paris. I was provided with a nice hotel, with a driver. I could take my +1. When I came to this hotel, there was a bucket of flowers from my personal shopper and a card handwritten, which was so sweet. Then in the evening we had this dinner with many other like clients invited. I was introduced to some of people working at Mytheresa, which means you somehow start feeling yourself like a part of this community. And this is definitely something more than free shipping, like 10% off discount or even a gift. And this is what I feel Net-a-Porter lacks of. They don't have this kind of individual approach, because you don't feel yourself like you're part of this like family. I also went through report of Mytheresa financial results report, because it's public company. The previous one was published in April 2023, and they tell about their approach, this individual engagement approach, and they report that they have growth of top customers, and they report that these top customers spend the most money on their website. And I believe that this growth is also the result of this approach with so many events. Another interesting approach at Mytheresa, they often have exclusive collections or capsules presented on their website in collaboration with major designers, and this is an interesting way, because you definitely will need to go to Mytheresa to buy something, because you can't buy it anywhere else. And they often throw these events along with the designers, which capsule is presented on their website. And the last one, website. I'm not sure which category it wins, we'll think about it, but it's 24S. 24S is site that belongs to LVMH group, which means it has so many advantages ahead of anyone else. It is selling Celine Dior, which is not sold anywhere else. It's selling Louis Vuitton, and I got the best gifts from 24S. I will show you here from my personal shopper. I used to have personal shopper there, but at some point he quit his job and I was not provided with a new one. I'm not sure whether they still have this practice with personal shopper, but I'm still like on, they call it privileged level of customers. So I get this free shipping, and time to time I have some kind of promotions. For instance, for now it's 20% off of most of new collection which is presented on their website. And I haven't seen my personal shopper in 24S, but the way like we communicated over WhatsApp, it was somehow like individual, I would tell. And he sent me over WhatsApp really nice edits with videos, not even PDFs, with videos, and they were amazing. And while I'm still not sure the way which 24S category may be called, maybe potential to grow. Because I mean, it's LVMH website, they can make capsule with Dior, They can make capsule with Louis Vuitton. They can make capsule with Celine. By the way, I told you about my experience in offline shop in previous video, and this was experience at Celine. Yeah, the dress was amazing, but my experience was was so bad. And may I remind you that they still don't have on Celine clothing on models, which makes it so difficult to shop online. But going back to 24S, they can make so many capsules, they can throw so many events, they can make their site look so nice, and they're not doing that. I'm not sure why. So let's name the category which 24S wins potential to grow. They are the youngest website because they were launched in 2017, and they have so many advantages over all the other websites because they are part of LVMH group, and let's hope they will use these advantages in future. Just give this website time. And trust me, it's not because they sent me the best gifts, but that cream. So as a conclusion, I would like to say what's important to keep the loyalty of the customer and what's important to make it grow even on a high level and to make this customer to spend more on this particular website. It's a mix of everything. It's mix of nice gifts. And when I'm talking about gifts, it's not about like something you get in physical appearance. It's kind of gesture of attention. And I remember when I got flowers from Net a Porter, the card was saying that these flowers were from head of department of personal shoppers. I didn't feel happy about these flowers because I could understand that it happened after I started spending less on their website, and it happened a year after I obtained the status of extremely important person. I didn't receive flowers like for New Year or for Christmas or for my birthday, whatever. Just when I started spending less in some period of time, then they sent me flowers and asked me what's wrong. No, it doesn't work like that. So to make customer loyal, you need to show the gestures all the time. This is one important thing. The second important thing is to engage this client and to make him part of the community. By community, I mean events where you can meet your personal shopper, when you can meet team, when you can meet many interesting like people. And the third important thing is definitely technical appearance. And by technical appearance, of course, I mean like website and applications, because browsing easier makes shopping easier, and yeah, it makes you spend even more. And personalize the deeds. Okay, so that was my review on luxury online retailer. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe not to miss further videos. By the way, I'm currently working on my own online shop of luxury gifts. I'm making a selection of all the items I like and I put on this website. And I do realize how is it difficult to make it organized. And yeah, I invite you to check. I will post a link below. But anyway, I do understand that it's difficult, but when you work on it and when you have a team to work on it, then nothing is impossible. And yeah, about my shop, I hope you will like the shop. If you need any inspiration for gifts or presents, I will have some more interesting sections on this website soon. Then you can go to check.